planted potatoes and yams in the garden, just a few, just to see what they would do without doing any real preparation on either. Because yams are fascinating, people use mason jars and stuff like that. So I left it probably about 2 or 3 weeks late, and I actually dug them up, and this is what I got. But enough food for a day in SHTF, but I'm quite happy with that. So the message is, yes, you need to prepare yams, but potatoes, as long as you've sprouted, and mine had not, you're going to get quite a lot. So yeah, I'm happy with the yams. Let's have a look at one. Almost frost damaged. I left them out too long. It's now October, even though we had a hot day on the 1st. But I should have got these in sooner. But the potatoes are good. They'll make a nice meal. And some of the yams are very good condition. We'll probably use the yams for the dogs. They like yams. Planted cherry tomatoes last year and they fell. We didn't harvest many of them. And we got a huge small crop, and yeah, we got the huge crop back again. So this is a definitive one that I want to plant around any property, is cherry tomatoes, because they're very nutritious, and you can squish them and dehydrate them, and you can use them all year round. So they're a good thing. Very little work was required with them. Like I said, they self-seeded this year and came back in abundance. And yeah, we're going to waste most of them, and the animals are going to get them. But that's the way it is. Just to let you have a look at the fall garden, those marigolds did very well. There's the reseeded cherry tomatoes. As you can see, they did really well, and that's something I'll definitely harvest. And everything else is looking good. We need to grow it. We've done that. Now we need to crop it and harvest it, preserve it. Not altogether sure if we're going to get time. So the original spring onions did very, very well, as did everything else. Put some fresh greenery in, so we have greenery this year. Just a public service announcement: do plant borage. Insects really like it, and the flowers are very, very tasty. That is black walnut, and it's black walnut season. A bit worried last year we didn't have many black walnuts. This year we have an abundance of black walnuts, and I'm actually going to try to preserve and harvest them. Almost managed it before, but the squirrels got to it before the cracking was due. This year I'm going to give it a try. The amaranth crop isn't doing as good as it normally does, but we didn't put any effort into it. But I do have to harvest a few zucchinis, I think, because it's going to ground frost tonight. Oh, Mr. Bear. So I already harvested some zucchini, and these are them that are left, and we've had some already. And zucchini is one of those vegetables that frightens people, I think. What you need to do with it is get a spiralizer, drop it into chunks after you wash it, and put it in here and turn it, and you get nice spirals. And used raw, it's a type of spaghetti. It fills you up quite nicely. Though I will warn you, it is likely way more fibre than you're used to. So be prepared for that. There is consequences to being vegan. So that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed my harvest festival. Always good to grow food, and it's always good to have dogs that don't get hysterical after they've eaten, wanting more food. So I'm just going to play you out with the AB boys from Japan. Excellent, excellent songs. They do a lot of covers, they do a lot of original stuff. So with their permission I'm playing you Blues, one of their originals, and a couple of quick bits at the end that are covers. I'm not quite sure whether they'll hit with copyright or not, so I'm going to minimalise them. And along the way, some excellent pictures from Richard J, who is a great photographer. He sent me a few pictures and said I could use them, and I'm glad he did. The picture at the beginning of this video was of High Park. Anyway, eat well. Toodles. This presentation was brought to you by Bad Terrier Films.